couldn't let this go because I refuse to sit by and let a goalpost be moved when it comes to microtransactions. Borderlands 3 will have microtransactions, plain and simple, full stop. During a Borderlands event, Randy Pitchford said that Borderlands 3 won't have loot boxes or microtransactions, and the crowd goes wild. Randy Pitchford grins from ear to ear. Then Game Informer confirms the opposite on the article. Yes, Borderlands 3 will have microtransactions, cosmetic microtransactions, but still microtransactions. Randy being Randy went off on Game Informer, and then of course Game Informer defended themselves, and then the internet went wild. Turns out Randy got mad because he thought he was being called a liar for not telling the truth. Game Informer says he didn't call him a liar, only that there's confusion over microtransactions in Borderlands 3. And there is due to one reason alone: trying to change the definition of what a microtransaction is. And because of this, the whole situation blew up. Of course it did. This is video games we're talking about. But let's set the record clear. A microtransaction is a small micro purchase transaction. They can be in free-to-play games and now for retail games. It's pretty simple. Loot boxes are microtransactions. Skins are microtransactions. Emotes are microtransactions. Save slots are microtransactions. Red dots are microtransactions, and the list goes on. It turns out what Randy really meant to say is that they won't use predatory microtransactions like those ones we see in free-to-play games and certain AAA games and publishers. EA, it's in the game, but you have to pay extra for it. Randy confirmed, and yes, Borderlands 3 will be supported post-launch, and they will have a virtual store where you can buy cosmetic, microtransactions, and future DLC. Gamers are understandably upset a bit. They thought there would be no microtransactions at all. Nonetheless, I'm certain Borderlands 3 will sell a buttload regardless. What surprised me most, and the reason for this video, is corporate fanboys' reactions to the situation and the sudden push to defend microtransactions in games we play. Why? It's false that the corporations need extra money. They have enough money. They have almost all the money. It would be something different if they were supporting their workers who work on these games, but all the revenue from microtransactions goes straight to the top. It goes to executive bonuses. These corporations don't even pay taxes. The greed is real. You say games cost the same as it did last gen and the generation before this, so they're losing money. Workers' productivity has skyrocketed while wages stayed stagnant. So these corporations are getting more work done, more profit generated by exploiting their workers. So either way, they're saving money. And while I'm at it, just so we know, all microtransactions are DLC, but not all DLC are microtransactions. I still believe in DLC, game content that truly prolongs the life of a game post-launch. I believe DLC is good both for the gamer and the game company that makes it. Microtransactions only really benefit the game company. I don't want to get started on this because that's a rabbit hole with no end. Maybe you don't like Randy because he ruined Colonial Marines for you. Maybe you don't like him because Randy don't give a fuck. I like a CEO that's a little crazy. If they don't like your game, fuck those putos. I'm still going to buy Borderlands 3. I care not for cosmetic microtransactions, so they won't affect me, or at least I don't think they will. I guess time will tell. I will admit that some game companies do microtransactions better than others. Still, I believe microtransactions have no place in a full retail game. You already have standard editions, deluxe editions, legendary editions, fuck you in the ass editions, so we let you get away with the law. But no, we won't let you change what a microtransaction is. And yes, Borderlands 3 will have microtransactions, regardless of what Randy said.